Yo, welcome to another episode of Sports Talk with them boys. I'm your host, Coach Moe, and first and foremost, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to everybody in the world. 2021, y'all. First and foremost, before I get into the show, I just wish everybody a Happy New Year's again, and whatever goal you have, accomplish it. 2020 didn't give us the year that we wanted. It didn't give us what we needed. But I hope you learn from it, and I hope you invest it, and I hope you're ready to turn up, because 2021, you have to tell yourself it's your year. All right. Hey, man, let's get right into the show. I suppose should be having one of my guests, Mr. ESPN, popping up on here soon. But in the meanwhile, we're going to jump into, first and foremost, we're going to jump into college football scores and highlight. We got a real good one going on right now. Let's get into that. What we got? We got Alabama, number one ranked Alabama against number 4 Notre Dame in the Rose Bowl game right now with 14 minutes and 28 seconds left. The Crimson Tide are leading by 28-7 over the Notre Dame. Let's get into some little stats right quick. Heisman hopeful Mr. Mac Jones right now is 22 for 27, 283 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Mr. Harris, 15 carries, 125 yards, and Devontae Smith is having 7 receptions, 130 yards, and 3 touchdowns. There you have it. Alabama Crimson Tide is pretty much showing the world that why they are number one. All right, they're showing everybody why they're number one. Mr. Book for Notre Dame, 13 for 17, 105 yards, and 1 pick. Rushing, K. Williams, 15 carries, 57 yards, and Sho Ranaki is 3 receptions, 33 yards. Right now, like I said, Alabama is in control. This game right here, I ain't really have Notre Dame to win it. I think I was really one of the ones to say that Notre Dame didn't even deserve to be in it. Of course, they pinched Alabama and put up 7 points on the board, but that was in the second quarter. But right now, Crimson Tides are winning by 21 points. 21 points. Dang, Notre Dame. But this is what I say about this committee and this college football committee and stuff like that. Make the right choices, man. Put some teams in there that we ain't never seen before, that we know that'll probably pitch or give a go. Let's see what these other teams like Cincinnati, Coastal, Liberty, Texas A&M, stuff like teams like that. Let's give them teams like that those shot. How you put a Notre Dame that just recently got whooped in the ACC championship by Clemson, and then you turn around the next week and you put them in the college football playoff? Why? Because they beat Clemson already. They beat Clemson without their quarterback, without their top 5 or number 1 pick quarterback. Come on now, let's be for real. All right. Let's move on with that. Like I said, Alabama pretty much got that game in the books. It's 31-7 right now. Just kicked the 41-yard field goal, Will Richard. Our other game that was on today, Georgia, who's representing the SEC, I think came out victorious, if I ain't mistaken. Yep, Georgia came out since that, and I just talked about this Cincinnati team. Come on, guys. Come on now. Come on. They lost by 3 points against a good Georgia team. 24-21. Georgia come out Victoria in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. JT Daniels, 26 for 38, 392 yards and a touchdown. Jerome Ford, 8 carries, 97 yards and a touchdown for Cincinnati. And for Georgia, George Pickens, 7 catches, 135 yards, and a touchdown. I salute Cincinnati. Came in this year 9-1. You actually stood in the paint with a nice, a good SEC powerhouse, a good SEC team powerhouse. So I give Cincinnati credit. But if you ask me again, if we'll go back and we'll redo this, we would have redo this college football playoff. Yeah, I'd have put Cincinnati in that top 4 or top 5 because, like I said, team like Notre Dame, they ain't supposed to be in the finals. Team like Ohio State, and I'm gonna say it again, ain't supposed to be in the finals. Ain't supposed to be in the playoff. All right. Other games on. Northwestern defeats Auburn. That was another team that was a big surprise this year. Northwestern got a pretty good team. They finished the year for ranked number 14 at 7-2, losing to Auburn today, 35. Well, beating Auburn today. 35-19. Another SEC team gone down, but Auburn pretty much wasn't, if you ask me, wasn't a competition. At 6-5, well, 6-4 before the day. I don't think they was. Oh, green screen. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. My green screen is acting crazy. But give me a second while I fix that. Like I said, Northwestern, Cincinnati, teams like them. You put them in the college football playoff. Give them a chance to show. Give them a chance. All right, give me a second. Let me go ahead. Mr. ESPN, what's good, my bro?
Happy New Year, man. Good afternoon. How you guys doing?
So we had a little technical difficulties earlier. My laptop went out right for some reason. But we're talking about college football right now and bowl games going on right now.
Kids and fools in general say that war hurts. Yeah, it was some decent games going on, man. The Georgia game kind of caught me off guard. I mean, I did pick Georgia to win, but because you got to understand, these guys are Cincinnati. They may be good, but they're not good to an elite of an Alabama squad, a Clemson squad, Ohio State. It doesn't mean they can't play with them, but they're not elite yet. And don't forget, Georgia is elite, but the difference is Georgia had a lot of players out for the season, so that kind of cost them, the season. So they had a lot of I think corners, a couple corners kind of opt out, receivers opt out. So it was a good game overall.
Yeah, most of the corners out, but I'm still that's sure. I hear feedback. That's why.
Say that again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Say that again.
I heard a feedback. That's you got a TV on or something in the background?
Yeah, it's going off right now. My girl's stepping up for a minute.
That's what it was. But yeah, man. Like I said, we were talking about the Notre Dame game. Alabama 31-7 against Notre Dame.
It's dude, there's only one team that can beat Alabama. I think it's Alabama or it's Clemson. It's Travis Lawrence.
You think
because for you to beat Alabama, you gotta have a very, very good quarterback. Think about it. Hey, Coach Moe, look at it this way. The last 6 or 7 years when Alabama lose one game is because that team had a top 5 college quarterback. So every time they lose is because they had a very good quarterback. If you don't have a good quarterback, you're not beating Alabama. I don't care how good you are.
Well, I got my money on Clemson.
Oh, you mean overall, completely, as winning the national championship, or
as winning this whole thing?
I
not because Alabama beat Florida.
No. It's I'm trying to see how it's possible. I'm still, because I don't believe in Alabama quarterback. I think he's good because of all those talents. Talent make you good. I told you that a couple days ago. Yo, when you have you can pick DeAndre Holly, former Glade Center quarterback. Throw him on Clemson right now. Oh, Alabama. I'm just saying. It's those guys make you go, bro. They make you go. They're just that good. I love Clemson because they're ACC squad with Miami, but yo, the Roll Tide.
Well, Notre Dame right now driving right now the 31-yard line, fourth quarter, 10 minutes and 50 seconds left. They still down big. Let's talk about this next game coming up. Ohio State and Clemson. Let's talk about that game.
I mean, first of all, I agree with Clemson coach. Ohio State should never be in it.
Never.
But like he said, they should never put Ohio State in it. But the reason he's saying that is Ohio State is the only team that can actually give them a problem. Think about it. Oklahoma, you name it, Florida, Cincinnati. None of those teams can stick with Clemson except the Buckeyes. So like he said, I don't want to play the Buckeyes. I do believe Ohio State can win this game. Because they're good.
I want to see this.
They are that good. They are deep. But
I ain't see them play nobody until tonight.
Yeah, no, they actually, I'm going to tell you exactly. The only best team they played was against Indiana. Listen to this. Indiana. Who? Indiana. We're not talking about basketball. We're talking about football. Indiana. And Indiana gave them headache. So when if you base off that game, off the Indiana game, Clemson is gonna blow them out. If you base off,
I think Fields gonna fall. I think with that Clemson defense, man, Fields ain't gonna have that big type of game he think he gonna have, or they think he gonna have. I think Clemson defense is too strong, man.
Clemson is oh my God. Listen, bro, when your fourth receiver, listen to it. When your fourth receiver is like a 5-star, like, dude. When your fourth receiver is a 5-star recruiter out of Northwestern High School in Miami. Oh man. But I can't go Ohio State. I just don't see it. Travis Lawrence have a very big game.
Yeah, I'm predicting 31-17.
Not 17. Nah, I see more. I know I see more.
Think Ohio State score more points?
Oh yeah, they over 20. Easy. 3 touchdowns. Easy. Oh, easy. Don't forget, bro. They are good. I understand, but don't forget, based off last year production, they were coming into the season as one of the favorites to win everything.
Bro, let's look at this schedule, bro. Look, listen to this schedule. Nebraska, Penn State, that's been trash this year. Rutgers, Maryland,
nothing.
Indiana,
up and down.
Wisconsin, Michigan State, Michigan, and Northwestern.
Man, they play a bunch of scrubs. And the good team they play, those good teams give them a go. Now, I couldn't stick with them, but they give them a go.
It's a big test tonight. That's a big test.
Mm-hmm. Very big.
That's a big test. Oh, Lord. Big test. Hold on a second. This. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna take Clemson. I'm gonna take Clemson just to keep it safe. I'm gonna take Clemson.
So my question to you is this: you take the Tigers. So is the Tigers against the Tide? Right. So next Monday, who wins the championship?
The Tigers.
So you're picking Travis Lawrence over Nick Saban.
Yep.
Nick Saban.
Yeah, Nick Saban don't. But listen. Nick Saban don't shoot up. Nick Saban don't play. Nick Saban don't play.
But wait. I can say the same thing. It's the Dallas Cowboy versus Bill Belichick. That's how we say it. I'm just saying that. But I pick Alabama to win next weekend because I think the running game for Clemson is shut down.
And I'm not picking Clemson over Alabama because Alabama beat Florida because they only beat me by 6.
Yeah, but I think they took their foot off the gas after they had you up. They had you down for like 100 points. I love you too, Coach.
They score every drive. Almost.
every drive, right, with a brand new car. They score every drive.
But I think
the longest drive was about 5 minutes.
But let me tell you, I don't think that's going to be a high-scoring game.
No, I disagree. I believe it goes in the 50s.
Nah.
I believe Nick Saban beat Dabo for about 17 points. Or maybe 14. I probably say 14.
Put my language in live. Hell no.
It's okay. Stephen A. Smith out here. No worries.
Hell no. Hell no.
So let me ask you this. The one thing I actually love a lot about Clemson, their quarterback is, as people claim him as the best prospect since Andrew Luck. I don't see that. But don't ever compare that boy to Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck was a Hall of Fame player in college before he even threw a pass in the league. The reason Luck retired early is because the coach was so bad with the offensive linemen. They allowed 60 to 70 sacks a year. T. Lawrence is not Trevor Lawrence. He's Sunshine from Remember the Titans. Please, don't do that, people.
I think Lawrence is better than the Sunshine on Remember the Titans. I'm gonna take Lawrence over Sunshine all day.
He got game. Yo, yeah, he's not. Listen, he is not Jesus Shuttlesworth, but he got game. Right. But he got game. I respect his game.
But yeah, it's I don't know, man. That's a toss up, man. That game got because I'm looking at two. Nick Saban is a defensive mind too, dog. And Dabo, he's an offensive mind, but he always in the recruiting of defensive players now.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Because you're right. He's not a defensive coordinator. So he find the best D players to get on his team where he can make any offensive player become stars. Think about it.
So who's next up after Trevor?
Say that again?
Who's next up after Trevor?
After what, ATN? I mean, quarterback?
Yeah.
The African kid. I couldn't pronounce his name. He has remember that game against Notre Dame? I'm gonna be honest, as a true freshman, he looked real good that game. He was impressive. He's about 6'4", 6'5". And he looked real good. So I'm gonna tell you one thing, bro. I believe Trevor Lawrence may not take his talent to the NFL this year because of the two teams that on top. Jacksonville. Who wants to play for Jacksonville?
But why not go to Jacksonville and start your legacy there?
It's not that. Listen to this. Coach Moe, we are 3.5 years removed from Jacksonville being the best team in the league.
Yeah.
They were this close to making it to the finals. They destroyed the Steelers and the Pittsburgh and the New England Patriots. And then the following year, what happened? Every player on that team they just went separate ways. Who wants to play for the Jaguar? I don't know. Nobody want to play for the Jets. And if I'm the Jets, I make a mistake. I would never draft a quarterback.
But the Jaguars need a quarterback.
They needed one back.
What, Justin Fields be out next?
I don't like him. He remind me of Dwayne Haskins. What's that kid there from?
Yeah, I think he's a bust.
They're not ready yet. They're not ready. One or 2 years in college don't get you ready.
Yeah, they ain't ready. They're bust. But I mean, I don't know. That could be a good game. Let's go ahead and check on this game right quick. Still 31-7. Still 31-7. 7 minutes left on the clock. Tune in. Ohio State and Clemson at 8 o'clock tonight. ESPN will be airing that tonight. Tune into that game. That's gonna be a matchup to watch. That's gonna be
the granddaddy of them all.
The big granddaddy of them all. We had some other games earlier today. Georgia and Northwestern. Northwestern wasn't supposed to lose that game, man.
They're not built for that time.
But 21 to 24, yeah, you could okay, hold on. Before you say, oh, they didn't have no players, they opt out. Florida didn't have no players and they opt out. So you think that's why Oklahoma beat us?
Yes. I think Oklahoma beat y'all. No, the way they beat y'all.
Say it again so everybody can hear when they look at this live.
You know me, I'm a great sports mind. Yes, 2 days ago when we was on here, I told you I picked the game to be very, very close, and I even picked Florida to win. But I didn't do any reading. And you mentioned to me, majority 80% of your players, they set out. They set out. So there's no way you're gonna beat a team who has all their starters and they average about 50 points a game.
We suck. We this. We that. I hear all these Facebook fake.
Man, the Gators had a great season.
Let me tell you another one. Let me tell you haters, since I couldn't tell you Texans. Oklahoma would not beat me or beat the Gators if I had Tony, Pitts, Grimes on the offense alone. First of all, like Mullen said, I don't like how he said it, but like Mullen said, bro, you played against a scout team, Negro. You played against a scout team. And is it right? No, it ain't right, because if I'm Mullins, bro, you got to get everybody on that team ready to go, because if this man goes down, it's the next man up. But like I said, you played against a scout team, bro. Bro, the linebackers couldn't make no read worth to save their life if you told them where the ball was going at. They look like trash. He ain't have nobody. Who he gonna throw it to? Short, Wells. The boys don't even get no playing time, man. Only time they get playing time was when they playing against the first team in practice. So Oklahoma, and for you Florida Gators haters, Oklahoma wouldn't beat me if we were on a good day. They caught me on a bad day. Of course.
Nah, I wouldn't even say bad days, because once again, let me go back 2 days ago. 2 days ago, Miami Hurricane lost about 4 points. But they couldn't get to the quarterback. Miami got 2 defensive ends rated as the top 5 players in the draft coming up. None of them played. No linebackers, no corners. Everybody set out. So they allowed 37 points and lost 34-37. Now, take it back. And minus a quarterback. So if they had those players, they would have won that game. But you can't blame the Gators. The Gators just lost because not enough talent.
No. Come on, man.
Yeah. It's not that it's not enough talent. It's just you playing with scrubs.
And another thing too, that boy Brenton, he has to go. He's poor proof of a defensive coordinator. First of all, here's my thing. As a coach for 13 years, if I'm playing a heavy run team, or if I cannot stop the run, why in the heck am I in a 3-3-5 defense?
I don't know why. To me, I would play like it's one defense that I like a lot. A lot of team does it now in college. It's called a 5-3. 5-3 is you have 5 D lines. What 5 D line does is kind of clog they try to get through. Then you got 3 linebackers, and you have like 4 or 3 secondary players. I mean, I'm not gonna play 3-5-5 like you said. No, for what? You're putting small bodies on the field.
It's not even putting small bodies. You're putting 5 sorry DBs on the field. When you don't got DBs, or you just probably maybe ain't coach these DBs. People always tend to try to blame the players. Man, look, man. These kids come straight out of high school. It's your job to get them ready.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what. Because if you pick them, if you recruited them for a reason, right? Marco Wilson, that boy is trash. And he came out talking about he was going to be this and this and that. He's straight trash, bro. Your name should be the stolen shoe man. And the only
man.
reason why I think Mullins is not going to get rid of Grantham is because they tight. They came from Mississippi State. He's been there since day one. That's the only reason. But my thing is, boy, it's been 3 years, Mullins. You've been to 3 bowls. You won 2. You just got smashed in 1. It's time to make some money, to make some moves, man.
I think.
Trying to make some moves. All right, man. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk some NBA. I'm gonna talk some NBA. I'm your host, Coach Moe. Tune in. We'll be right back, y'all. Yes, sir. Yo, we're back. Sports Talk with the boy. I'm your boy, Coach Moe, and this is my boy, Mr. ESPN. Mr. ESPN, what's going on in the NBA? What's the big surprise out there, man?
I won't be able to see nobody yet. Nobody. Because, like I told you the other day, don't forget, some of these teams had like 6 months off.
Yeah.
Remember, like the team that was not invited to the bubble, they had like 6-8 months off.
Yeah.
So those guys had some what you call fresh knees.
Yeah.
So imagine if you had a 35 or 34-year-old player on your squad, and he stayed home for 8 months, came back, he's fresh.
Yeah.
But there's a couple teams, example like Atlanta. They're 3-1 tonight.
I'm looking at them right now. You just took them out of my head.
Atlanta, because I actually picked Atlanta this year to actually make it in the playoff, be like a 6 or 7 seed. Because there's talent, and plus they had Rondo, but now we know Rondo got a problem with the law now. But Atlanta is one of those teams where they can put a lot of points on the board. So, like, I guess my Miami Heat, if you play against Atlanta, you're afraid of Atlanta because they can score so much. There's so many offensive weapons on that team.
They got so many weapons over there.
They remind you of the Kansas City Chiefs. They could score. They could score in bunches, but at the end, they can't stop nobody.
Yeah, they can. Just like Brooklyn. They played Brooklyn tonight. I think that's going to be another high-scoring game. The first game was what, 141 to 145. Brooklyn took.
Yeah, and I believe tonight could be. It could be a very good game. I'm looking forward to watch that game, but I gotta watch that college game. But I'm looking forward to that game. I'm actually watching my Heat game as we speak. So
yeah, you guys are down by 1 point with 8 minutes left. 8 minutes in the first, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the Heat. What's going on with Butler?
Butler actually during the finals, he actually hurt his ankle, and he opted not to get surgery because we don't know how long before the season starts. So if he would have had surgery, there's no way he would have been back on time for the start of the season. So he had not to get surgery, and the very first game of the season against Orlando, he tweaked it. He stepped on Evan Fournier foot. He tweaked it, so now he's kind of out. He's been out for a couple games, but he'll bounce back.
That's what's up. So right now the Heats are standing at what, 2-3 right now?
2-2, something like that.
2-2 in the East. And like I said, it's still early in the East right now. It's still early in the NBA. A lot of these teams, like you said, man, they was in that bubble, so they still trying to get their feet wet and trying to get back into groove time. I like what my Bulls are doing, though. I like what we're doing. I see that. I see a lot of scoring. I'm still not seeing that defense, though. You know, that Tibbs. But it's still early. I kind of like that Orlando team, but I knew it was going to be a bust.
every year, like Lumberjack said, that's his squad. They start real decent and they fall apart around mid-season.
Well, got a couple of protocols. Nuggets Porter's out due to COVID. He's in protocol right now. Bulls without Hutchison after positive COVID test. Who else? Siakam. I can't pronounce this guy's name to save my life.
Siakam.
Siakam. I guess he had a little incident in the last game. The Raptors are going to sit him down for disciplinary watches because of some incident that happened against the game against New York. So,
man. Yeah. I got one thing to tell you. And this is me. I'm not saying he's going to be a bust. Remember back in 2002 when they said LeBron was the chosen one, he was the king, he was that, but he lived up to the expectation. We know what LeBron is. My thing is, what is going on with Zion?
Yeah, I mean, I heard he was balling. He had a good first game.
Yeah, dude. To me, he's not like it's like he's here, but he's not.
He can't shoot.
I mean, hey. I mean, if you can't shoot, right, but you like 800 pounds, it's easy to go down low and dominate.
Hey, what Bron did in the first year when he came in the league?
He worked on that post game and took the shit.
Straight
then
down.
when he got to Miami, he started shooting like he lost his mind. Zion is not doing. I don't know what's going on with Z. Z should be, according to people, he's the next Bron.
We got a Joe Parker in the guest room right now. Joe Parker.
Yes. Get him in, please.
Hey, what's up?
What's good, Mr. Parker? How you doing?
Hey, Mr. Parker. Hey, welcome to the talk, man. Hey, you know who I am. This is the coach here, Coach Moe. Coach Moe, Parker is one of my friends in Jersey. That he's a sports guy. He's your enemy because he's one of the biggest Eagles fanatic ever.
Yep, you already.
And he's Coach Moe is a Dallas Cowboys. I'm sorry, I almost forgot the name.
America's team. You're right, America's team.
What, you mean the Packers?
The America's team.
Yeah, Green Bay Packers.
You might as well get back to New England, bro.
Yeah, Coach, go ahead and go ahead and introduce him in and bring him in with a question, Coach.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Parker? I'm Coach Moe. I'm the host of this show right here, and this is my boy. Like I said, we welcome you to the show. You got any topics, man? Anything you want to talk about that's important in the sports that you think the fans want to hear? Always hit me up, man. Let me know, man. Like I said, we try to talk about everything on here. Right now, we're into basketball. We just got done with college football, so we're talking about some basketball right now. Seeing who is your surprise right now? I know it's early in the season and stuff like that, but man, who you think looking good right now as far as coming out of this pandemic and this bubble and stuff like that? Who you think that got the head start?
I got a bad thing. I'm gonna have to leave real quick and join back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Got a real bad thing.
All right, no problem. But yeah, so man, if you want me to pick the East team, bro, I'm tired of keep picking the Bucks. Hey there again.
It's not about time picking the Bucks. I think the Bucks are a good team. The Bucks are the most complete team in the East with the addition of Jrue Holiday. Listen.
Okay. You talking about this year?
Yeah, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, make them a better team overall. They got great D. They got a decent bench, but it's just something. It's something with the Boston Celtics, and I'm telling you, a new comer. I'm telling you, in about a year or two from today, you're gonna be hearing about Jaylen Brown a lot more.
So you tell me if the Bucks get in the playoff, they play a team like Miami that pretty much shut him down. If they get that again and shut him down again, you think Drew and Middleton could be able to take over the team?
Drew could take over. Oh, Drew could take over. Drew is better than Eric Bledsoe. Just so you know that.
Clear.
Yes. So Drew is one of those individual player. He could take you 1-on-1. It doesn't matter. Drew can take you. So with Miami is such of a great team when it comes to play D. They could stop Giannis because Giannis only got one move in the paint. It's a spin move. Listen, Miami double guard him. Every time he spin, the next man go and rip the ball from him. In the finals, I saw them in the playoff.
He was straight shut down.
He was Bam Adebayo and the rest of the boys weren't having it. Kelly.
She's trying to be on the show, man. But yeah, I like Boston. I think Boston is, other than that big man presence, I think they completed.
Yeah, because Tice is not a big man.
No.
So that's why coming into the season, I was under the impression that Boston was going to sign Hassan Whiteside.
Me too. I did too. Me too.
Because when he came available, or you know what? Forget Cousin. Cousin is more of a headache. But Hassan can give you 15, 17 rebounds every night with 5 blocks.
With crying too, though. You got to cry too.
True. But you will get the rebound from Hassan. He clogged the line. He
just inconsistent, man.
But you don't need him for the scoring.
But you need him every night.
That's true. He can be there. He can do it. He could do it.
I mean, you gotta convince me, but what do you say? That Wall and Westbrook, I know we talked about that the other day. Wall and Westbrook situation, that's not working out too fine over there with Washington, if you ask me. We talking about two different personalities here.
But listen, you gotta understand. If you
hold on. You got a center in Brian, so why not change the culture and try to change the philosophy of the team now? Stop trying to make it between you guys, you two. Let's change the game, because that Bulls game, if you ask me, if Brian only got that much points, is because from dirty work. Ain't no passing on that team. Yeah, Westbrook get triple doubles here and there. Who cares? Who really
he's actually a better Westbrook than last year. He's a better one.
You want to talk, man?
It's trying to get my son to come out and pick her. He's in the room playing the game. I'm about to go shut the game off. Westbrook is
I don't see that working out over there at all. Now, if you tell me John Wall in Houston.
But Wall been out for like, we all know at one time in the last 5 years, he was the fastest man in the NBA with the ball. Well, we know that, but he's been out for 2 seasons with bad knees and bad ankle. So you really can't say anything.
I'm gonna mute Mr. ESPN right quick. Spark, you got anything you want to add, sir?
As far as me?
Yes, on this NBA topic we're talking about right now. We're trying to
something I want to
go ahead.
Yeah, something I want to add is I feel like a big surprise is the Phoenix Suns. You got Chris Paul. He's not even really playing. He's not even really playing. He's not playing back here lately. I don't even. Yeah, he did. I just looked at it. He ain't even played the first 2 games, but the Phoenix Suns seem to be starting very good. Very good without Chris Paul.
Mr. ESPN need to come on and listen to this.
Phoenix Chris Paul.
Suns.
Chris Paul. And I feel like I did a little poll where I was asking a couple friends and family, did they believe that Chris Paul was going to take the OKC Thunder to the playoffs last year? You got a lot of people saying now, oh yeah, that was it. that wasn't a shot to me, but that's crazy. I feel like nobody thought he was going to do.
Yeah. But I like that Phoenix team too because first you said it's a young team with a veteran.
Yeah, Chris Paul seemed to definitely be providing the without even being on the floor right now.
And he's not even on the floor, and they still playing good ball. Yeah, I like it. I didn't think the Rubio kind of thing worked out too well. Rubio is not more of a scorer to me, He's more of a facilitator. He's got to have the ball, dish it off, whatever, make plays, but not a scorer, not like Chris Paul. But yeah, man, what we're talking about Phoenix. I told you, man.
No, it's not that. You got to understand. A young team with no leadership, they're no good. You can get 5 good players and they're under the age of 25. You put them together and they just can't win. But the moment you invite that one guy that been in the league for 10, 15 years, it's like a different story. Like Mr. P was saying, he's exactly correct. You took last year. None of us picked the OKC to make it to the playoff. But that CP3 makes everything works. And don't forget, he's not looking to score. He's looking to get he's looking to get everybody going. So I watched the game the other night with the Suns, and in the first quarter, boy had 7 assists. I'm like, Jesus. And don't forget, that team got Booker on it too. Yeah. And you got that center, that young kid, I forget what's his name, Ayuti, something like that.
DeAndre.
Yeah. They're young and good, so they actually are a team to look out for. But here's the problem: in the fourth quarter, those kids can't make shots. But Booker can definitely—he's not a kid anymore.
So
he's a seasoned vet.
What you guys see the Phoenix Suns? They getting in the playoff, or they
yeah. That's top 6. That's top 6, top 7.
The playoffs. I just don't know how long they gonna last though.
Exactly. That's a top 7 squad.
But I do say the last time Chris Paul had a top 5 player at the shooting guard position, that was damn near the best season he had playoffs wise. When that first year with James Harden.
So me, if you ask me to, what have happened to Spurs, man? I want to talk about the Spurs.
The San Antonio Spurs.
Old age.
You got to face the fact that the league right now is about shooting the 3 ball. Greg Popovich is still one of those old-minded coaches. There's nothing wrong with it. One of them old-minded coaches that's not. He's not trying to take that Golden State route. He still believes you could win off that grind it out, paint basketball. Don't really have to take the crazy amount of threes all these NBA teams is taking now. I feel like that's really what's hurting them. And they really young. Lost Tony Parker, and Tim Duncan.
Yeah, I understand. It's a new era in the game. It's not about taking 17-footer. It's not about making 27-foot shots from out there because Steph and those boys, they changed the game completely. You know what I mean? Now you got Miami taking more threes than 2s sometimes in a game. So, like he's saying, San Antonio is different, and I believe that DeMar DeRozan, this is his final season in San Antonio. He needs to go somewhere that's going to get in the playoffs. Miami is a very good destination for him.
So here's the question: is Pop done?
I believe so. No, it's not that he's done. I think he's tired of it. He wants to move on. Last night, he took a day off last night.
What, get ejected?
No, he does it all the time. Listen to this. Last year,
maybe they're making room for Hammond.
No. Last year, Parker might remember that. Last year, in the first 2 minutes of the game, he got ejected and walked away on purpose so Tim Duncan can actually coach the game.
So you think that was the plan for Miss Hammond to be the first coach of a female?
Of course, he did that. It's on purpose. Yes. Now she's in the record books. She's in the books.
Who's the next coach for San Antonio?
I don't know yet. It could be her.
Becky Harmon.
Tim Duncan?
Nah, Becky Harmon.
He walked away. Tim Duncan walked away.
But this coach got a lot of teams that's willing to put that player, that ex-player, especially an ex-player with the amount of success he's had, and don't seem to be a big-headed ex-player either.
That's true, but we're like I said, it's early in the NBA season. We really can't, dictate or tell who's gonna do this and who's gonna do what. So far, so good. So far, a lot of blowout games I've seen, and so far, a lot of high-scoring games. All right, so these teams got to get their feet wet right now. We're going to go to a commercial. If we got any more left in the NBA talk, we'll get that. But when we come back, we're going to finish off, man, and have a long session about the NFL and NFL playoff. All right? Hey, I'm your host, Coach Moe, and you are on Sports Talk with them boys.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah. Welcome back. I'm Coach Moe, and this is Sports Talk with them boys. We're going to get our guys back on the panel, Mr. ESPN and Mr. Joe Parker, and we're going to talk about some NFL. Anything we want to jot down on NBA, guys, before we go ahead and revert to this subject and get on the next subject?
Only thing I got to say is I hope the Atlanta Hawks make the playoffs, and I hope my Sixers in there too. That's it.
ESPN.
Hey, Coach Moe, look at that. He hopped right exactly what we talked about, the Atlanta Hawks. We was actually on that. I would love to see Westbrook and BB in the playoffs. A seed number 8 or a 7. I would like to see the Wizards. I want to see Bradley Beals and Westbrook go crazy.
Yeah, I like to see that. I would like to see it, but I know it's not going to happen.
Yes, because don't forget the bottom 8. The bottom 8 is not that nice. I mean, it is a better conference now, but the bottom 8, you can actually get in the playoff for probably 37 wins. Yeah. Oh, I forgot it's not a whole season, so it depends. It could be some 20 some wins. Yeah.
Right. So I mean, the Sixers too. We didn't even talk about the 76ers
because they're no good. That's why we don't talk about them.
They are good. Number 1 seed right
guess
now.
what? By the way, well, hold on. I got a call from Ben Simmons. He's gonna shoot another 3 tonight. Hold on. Hey, yo, Simmons. No problem, brother. He said on the left side he's gonna drop another 3.
I feel like they finally got a credible coach. Good draft pick in that first round with Tyrese Maxey. Got to put a couple things together. And hopefully we get Tobias Harris out of the good 215.
Tobias Harris should have been fired.
You don't like Tobias?
Tobias is whack.
Nah, I don't.
Listen to this. The Sixers get paid Tobias and step away from Jimmy. That was terrible. You don't pay when you are 6'9" or 6'10", 240 pounds. Stop shooting threes.
I mean, he can hit them. He's just very inconsistent. I feel like he played his best ball. The numbers won't show it, but I feel like he played his best ball when he was playing in Orlando. He hit a lot of clutch shots and seemed to be that guy you wanted to have.
Okay. All right, man. We're going to turn over. We're going to go to NFL and talk about some NFL right quick. Before we get that though, let's talk about a quick little breaking news right quick. Kamara. What that has to do with anything. Don't know. I know the Saints are pretty much jotting down for playoff positions and stuff like that. But Mr. Kamara has been tested tested positive for COVID, and his playoff status is iffy. What is going on? That's the breaking news.
It shouldn't be iffy because think about it.
It is. Because you got to understand, when these grown men get this coronavirus, they got to go through this whole protocol. The playoffs are next week.
Yeah, but he caught it this week. So he got an entire week. It's like he has 6 or 7 days to get clear.
You tested positive.
That's what it is. Don't forget, they have a machine where we as regular people don't have.
But why they ain't have that machine for Lamar Jackson?
Lamar was positive twice. He was positive twice in 1 week. You remember that? He was positive. They rechecked him again. And 4 days later, he was re-positive again.
Well, Adam Schefter, and I listen to Adam all the time because Adam always be right.
Oh, he's right. That boy's good.
Adam right now is saying that it is very, very iffy that Kamara will be available for playoff next week. I don't know how or why, but it's crazy. It's crazy.
But anyway, don't the Saints hold the number 1 seed?
No,
Green Bay does.
Green Bay does.
The Packers.
Yeah. But it's time. And listen, if Green Bay loses and Saints win, they're number 1.
So it really don't matter.
It really does. Both of them in the playoff. All right. Moving on. Hey, man, that Pittsburgh and Cleveland game. I want to talk about that game. Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeers, is starting for Pittsburgh.
Versus Myers Garrett.
Hey, listen. Earlier today, he had this to say, and I'm going to try to quote it. All right? Who is that? Boy, got a whole black. But anyway,
no, that is
Rudolph and Myles Garrett. That should be interesting, right? Rudolph said he hasn't been reached out from Myles Garrett yet or anything, but he wants to chop it up with him, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Do you think Rudolph's scared?
He better be, because Myles Garrett has 13 sacks in the league this year. And don't forget, the Steelers gonna sit down some starters, so try to save him for the playoff. So he better not hit a play action play and let Myers catch him.
So with Rudolph starting, who you got winning this game? Meaning this for Pittsburgh.
I would love for the Steelers to win.
Why? Because you want to be in the playoffs, man?
Hey, I just say I'm trying to get Miami in the playoff. That's it. I'm trying to get Miami in the playoff. So I don't care about none of them. I just want them to. I want all of them to lose, but I don't see the Steelers beating them.
I don't see the Steelers beating Cleveland either.
Because all their receivers are back. Everybody's back. People talk bad about Baker last week because of the game. The guy had no receivers. He had like 5 tight ends on the field.
But who be mad at him? Who's the one that always mad and always sad? The ones that don't know nothing.
Yeah.
All right? You look at a game, you look at a person, and you be like, oh, why he didn't perform? Well, he's Superman. He don't have his weapons.
Remember like a couple weeks ago, I think about 4 or 5 weeks ago, when the Denver Broncos had no quarterback?
They had to play a goddamn receiver from the practice squad.
Mm-hmm. That was scary. That was bad.
I felt sorry for that kid.
I feel like as far as the Chiefs, it's between the Chiefs and the Bills to come out of the AFC.
Ooh, he said the Bills and the Chiefs. He didn't say the Dolphins.
Bills and the Chiefs.
Yeah, Tommy, I know you on live, Tommy. I know you watching us right now, Tommy. Tommy is my cousin. Your Dolphins suck.
I feel like NFC is going to be, I'm going to say Saints or Green Bay.
Not my Cowboys?
Cowboys will make it.
What?
Because I got breaking news for you. I'm going to be the starting quarterback for the Eagles on Sunday. And we're going to lose. We ain't scoring.
So
Wait. Who's gonna be the quarterback for the Eagles?
Joe Parker or Miles Sanders, number 20.
Oh, you?
So after we lose, y'all don't go to the playoffs.
Yeah, y'all hurt. Damn, you gonna do Hurts like that? Oh man.
In 2021, seems to be on to a pretty good year after that.
Oh man. The She-Eagles, the Philadelphia She-Eagles, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Team wins the division. That's
Come on, man. The worst division in the world.
No, sir. Like Lee Corso, you're wrong.
Hold on.
Wait, there's a guy by the name of Alex Smith. He's coming back. The Redskins taking the division.
Yes,
And guess what? Period.
If you're tuned in to Sports Talk with them boys, please disregard that comment you just heard from one of our panels, Mr. ESPN. All right. The football team will not win. Cowboys will win.
Cowboys
are going to be in the playoff.
Cowboys will not win.
So
After the Eagles lose, Cowboys don't make the playoffs.
But y'all out.
Yeah, but still, y'all lost 2 games.
Yeah, but if you beat the Giants, if you beat Washington, right?
Yeah. If we beat
Washington, I'm in.
Y'all go. And when we lose to Washington, y'all won't go.
Oh, that's messed up. Y'all gonna lose on
So
purpose.
what about the Giants?
We beat the Giants win, they automatically win.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
No, I think the Redskins on top, right?
Yeah,
The Redskins
the
on
Redskins
top.
hold their own faith.
They went 2-0.
Yes, win and they're in.
Yeah, win they in. But I don't think the Redskins win.
You met people who talk sports like you.
Yeah, I've been met this guy.
Where y'all got
Hurts is gonna kill it, man.
Hurts is a drug.
He's pretty much putting on a show right now. He's gonna be putting on a show, man. Hurts
I get two.
I'm saying he's putting on a show to
the Cowboys.
Nah, well, he ain't got to put on a show for me because I beat him already.
Here's the thing. You hear it here first.
What are we talking about?
That Cowboy will destroy the. I'm sorry. Excuse me, Coach. I'm going off topic. The Cowgirls will destroy the Philadelphia Pigeons on Sunday.
We
don't play on Sunday. We're not playing.
It don't matter when y'all play.
It doesn't matter. Like The Rock says, you're getting toast.
Yeah. First of all, when we lose, they don't make the playoffs. The Redskins beat them twice.
Yeah,
sir, you can't say Redskins no more.
They split with everybody else.
Yeah, if the Redskins win, they automatic in.
Be the top dog.
Automatic. But the Redskins not gonna win.
They gonna beat us. We gonna beat us because we don't.
Oh wait! I'm sorry. The Redskins play the Eagles.
Hey, y'all better stop saying Redskins before I get sued.
I'm sorry. It's the Washington team.
The Redskins, so y'all don't make the playoffs. We don't.
The team from DC.
In the playoffs.
So hold on. So Parker, you really think that football team will beat Hurts? I think Hurts playing good football. I like him.
I like that football team defense. They added Chase Young. They got a real good defensive line. The football team, all they need to do is add maybe a receiver. The main thing they need to get those specifically is a young, talented quarterback to just get them in that right direction. I feel like the football team, they could maybe really mess around and start.
It makes noise. Yeah, that is true because that defense, boy. Y'all remember the Giants defense, right? That went to the Super Bowl. That won the Super Bowl.
2007
with Pierre.
Yeah, they had a lot of pass rush.
OC. They had four of the best D lines in football at the time.
All right, man.
That was scary.
Let's talk about this Dolphins and Bills game. Dolphins win, they're in. They lose, they're gonna need some help.
Dolphins, Bills. I'm gonna go with the Buffalo Bills. They played way too good.
But the Bills probably gonna fit their starters down.
The guy that because the Bills already in. Miami will probably get that done.
Yeah, that's what I said too. But Miami will get in.
If Miami don't get it, Ryan Fitzpatrick not on that bench to come help out to him.
That's now. I'm gonna mute you, Mr. Parker. I'm gonna mute you. ESPN. Who is your backup if Tua can't get this shit? If Tua can't get this,
it's okay. That was French. I didn't understand that.
Yeah, there you go.
Our backup quarterback is our practice squad player. We released him. We brought him back. He actually played in a couple of preseason games. He's been with us for about 3 years now.
Hey, is it? What about that quarterback you guys had drafted? Is he from what is from Navy, Army?
It's probably from Connecticut. Don't recall.
Okay.
But he's not ready yet. He's a kid. He's still way behind his heels. He's still drinking Similac. He's not there yet. But this Sunday, it's all about the number 5th overall pick. It's Tua. You have to show me something. And let me tell you something, Coach. The 2 games that Miami could have lost because of Tua, he struggled. Look, if you go back about 5 weeks ago against the Denver Broncos, he can't read the zone blitz. And last week against the Raiders, they used the exact blitz against him, and he couldn't read it.
And in college, he's seen a lot of man, so I can.
He see a lot, exactly. Yeah. But you gotta understand. Once again, we spoke about that today. He's Alabama. He had all those guys with him. You don't need no block for Alabama. Just throw the ball up, and they all running 4-2.
I said, hey.
If you could see the.
But the Miami have to come out strong. I don't know if Buffalo's gonna sit Josh Allen because they actually right now they're number 2 in the.
Bro, you have to sit him down. You have to. You will be real dumb.
I am hoping.
Hey, Mr.
Tua will come out. Devontae Parker is doubtful the game. Grant is doubtful the game.
Hey, Tommy, I'm gonna block you if you say go Dolphins again. If you say go Dolphins again on this live, Tommy, I'm gonna block you.
Yo, Tommy, go Dolphins.
That's a diehard Dolphin fan too, man. But let's see. Let's get another game then up here. Let's see. What matter of fact, here we go. Cardinals and Rams.
They're already in the
Before that, once again, before you went to the NFC, should have stayed in the AFC, and I'm in the AFC before it. And I told you this: stay in the AFC, and you take these words from me.
Listen, Baltimore is not.
Take the word from me.
Baltimore.
Nobody wants to see the Ravens in the playoff. I don't care who you are. The Ravens will win Sunday, make it to the playoff.
If I'm Mike Vrabel, I pretty much find out who you are and shut you up. Mark Vrabel shut Lamar Jackson down.
I feel like the Ravens still got the same struggles as last year.
Same thing. The same thing. It's the same scheme.
So all you want to do is line up, give that ball to Derrick King Henry.
Make Lamar sit in that pocket and throw the ball.
No. But what I'm saying is this: don't forget they play the Bengals Sunday. They win that game against the Bengals. They are in the playoff.
Right.
The Ravens. Now hold on. There's a 70% chance the way the bracket sits, the Ravens play the Steelers. So wait. So none of you guys see the Ravens killing the Steelers in the playoffs?
I don't see the Ravens beating the Bengals Sunday.
I could.
That's my upset pick.
Ravens beat the Steelers. I could see that.
Yeah, I can see. Well, Pittsburgh. Anybody could beat Pittsburgh right now.
Let me get my pen down.
Anybody could beat the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. My Cowboys could beat the Pittsburgh Steelers right now.
Bengals beat the Ravens by Coach Moe.
Yep.
And I picked the Bengals to beat them. I mean, I picked the Ravens to win by at least 14.
Well, you lose by 14.
Who said lose by 14? Parker?
No, you said 14.
Ravens are minus 14. They're already favored by 7. They minus, as in winning. They will win by 14 points.
What, on Sunday?
On Sunday.
Right? Maybe on a Tuesday, right?
Oh no,
they're not winning it.
Okay.
Let me tell you what.
I want the Bengals to win because the Bengals win. And that Philadelphia even better.
So no.
If Philadelphia don't know how to pick, bro.
The Bengals, I would love the Bengals to beat the Ravens because if they beat the Ravens, it doesn't matter what Miami do, we still in the playoffs. But it's not happening.
All right, so he's going to the playoffs.
I bet you 50 push-ups it happens.
50 push-ups? You trying to blow up my chest?
I bet you 50 push-ups. The Ravens going to get upset by the Bengals this week.
No.
Yeah, you crazy. Wait. Hold on. Let me look at my stats here. Last 4 games, the Ravens average 40 points a game.
Against what team?
It doesn't matter. And what about the Bengals? You talking about like the Bengals are good? The last 4 games, they average 40 points a game. They average 175 to 180 yard a pass. They average 275 yard rushing, and they're +3 on the turnover mark.
Bengals ain't got nothing to lose, bro. Bengals ain't got nothing to lose. They're gonna punch Lamar in his mouth.
Okay, crazy.
They ain't got nothing to lose. They finna punch Lamar in his mouth.
Okay.
Because you know why? They steady with that little Pop Warner playbook for him.
It was silly.
The Pop Warner playbook is not gonna last.
No, I'm saying.
Just like the She-Eagles try to stick with Wentz, and that wasn't gonna work. That didn't work.
You said what?
Just like the She-Eagles try to stick with Wentz, and that didn't work out too well for us.
Oh, well, the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, what? Y'all had a healthy roster all last year and couldn't do anything.
Oh, so now we got to go back to last year?
Finally think y'all.
Bro, I thought we was in the year 2021.
You're gonna lose. The Eagles. You're not making the playoffs. Focus on next year.
Don't worry about it.
Guess what the thing about the Cowboys? You always feel like because y'all ending the season on a high note that success is transferred to next year, but with y'all, it never seems to be that way.
Yeah, same thing for the Eagles, huh?
We what? This would be the second year in 5 years.
Philadelphia is the most arrogant city ever.
And Dallas Cowboy fans are delusional.
The Eagles.
Y'all ain't did nothing since I've been on this earth.
All right, you got me there. All right, you got me there. You got me with that one. You got me with that one. I ain't got no comeback from that one yet.
But I can relate to this. I do believe if the Cowboys, not Dak Prescott, but what's his name? Backup quarterback.
Andy Dalton.
Hey, he's better than your backup quarterback.
Andy Dalton. I believe if Andy Dalton was not hurt, the Cowboys that would have ran away with that division a long time ago.
First of all, hold on. You said who you said?
The Cowgirls.
You said Andrew Dalton was hurt?
No. Remember he got hurt after that got hurt?
He got COVID.
No, he got hurt too.
Yeah, that wasn't serious.
But he had COVID. I'm saying if he didn't miss a couple games where it was winnable for you guys would have been about like 8 wins by now.
Man, why you guys don't got faith in the new?
I feel like we always say the same thing about the Cowboys every year.
Hey, we always listen. Hey, I'm gonna mute you. Hello. Hey, listen. It's not our fault that we are important. People just talk about us, bro. I hate it. But
you know what? Okay, good point. You said people talk about you, right? So, the Dallas Cowboy is the most expensive NFL franchise in football. We know that.
Jerry Jones is the most expensive person.
But no, the Dallas Cowboys are the most expensive franchise.
Jerry Jones.
But in the last 25 years, they have never done anything. They got one playoff to their names.
All right, so what the Dolphins has done?
One playoff to their names.
Okay, we're twins.
But you are the Dallas Cowboys. You are the Cowboy.
You are the Dolphins that went 17-0.
We never went 17-0. We went
16-0.
17-0 as an undefeated squad. The only squad in the NFL to do that.
in 72 when none of us was born yet.
Hello? Y'all can hear me?
And Cowboys is known to be more crack-headed than anybody.
Like I said, you said you and the Dolphins got matching records in the past 25 years, but you still saying Dallas is America's team, though.
And I ain't stuttered.
That's a shame.
I ain't stuttered when I said that.
That's a shame.
America's team. What about the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Bro. America's cheating team, bro. Come on.
Hey, they won, right? What about the Green Bay Packers?
Just because they ain't won a bowl in like 30 years.
America's cheating team, bro. All right? Because
Dallas Cowboys, as a kid, when I was a kid, they were the greatest franchise men ever seen.
Right, was not catchable. Was not.
Oh yeah, that the one that took 5 steps.
For 6. Hey, but look, but I don't know, man. I don't want us to get into the playoff. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't want y'all to get into the
Why? Hey, what do you mean no? Why not?
First of all, bruh, we need help. Okay.
It doesn't. Listen to this. If you get into the playoff with 7 wins or 6 wins, you still get a top 15 picks. Yeah. Who cares?
We don't.
But guess what? Wait. It's any given Sunday. It is any given Sunday. Do you know the last 2 teams actually as a 6 seed to win the Super Bowl?
The Giants.
Actually, it's 3 of them.
Wild card.
The last 3 teams to win the Super Bowl as a wild card are the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Green Bay Packers, and the Giants of New York. So anything is possible.
You always with this possible stuff, man.
It's football.
Look, man.
It's football.
Listen, as long as Jerry Jones is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, man, ain't nothing happening in Dallas, bro. But cheerleaders.
I mean,
I love
you got some beautiful women out there.
I love cheerleaders. Dolphins do too, though. It's the crackhead eagle cheerleaders that I don't like.
Yeah, they skinny.
But anyways, we're gonna top it off, y'all. Anything y'all boys want to share, man, before we get off this thing, man?
Nah, just hey, Mr. Parker, thank you for coming on, man. Actually, we usually have more guys. There's another great guy on the show called Lumberjack. He's a real good guy. Very sports knowledge are real good. He's down in Florida. He's a Buccaneers fanatic. So, and we have another coach. He's not here today, but it's thanks for coming aboard, man. You know, anytime you welcome anytime. You know I'm on, you on.
Yep, I appreciate the opportunity, and I appreciate y'all letting me come on your platform.
Hey, Parker, Mr. Parker, don't be a stranger, man. Come on back. We're gonna be on here. We trying to do this every night. So I got a little good say so from people around saying that, you know, go home, man, because some people enjoy watching us. So if they ain't watching right now, trust me, you'll look at them views and it's a lot of people watch this show, man. So we chilling, man. Ain't nothing. We're not trying to do anything spectacular, trying to be Stephen A. Smith or the veterans. We just being us, giving it blood raw. That's all it is. Thank you for coming on, man. I hope to see you tomorrow, man. Come on, tune in tomorrow. If you got any subjects you want to talk about, we're going to go through college, NBA, and we're going to finish off on NFL tomorrow.
All right. I appreciate you guys, and Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's to you too, buddy. Hey, Mr. ESPN, man, it's a pleasure having you on, big dog, always. Hey, man, if you have any plans, make your plans, bro. But I appreciate you, and I give you a lot of respect for spending a little time, man, your precious time, man, to be on the show with me and stuff like that, man. I appreciate you, bro.
I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun, dude. A lot of fun, man.
I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Sayonara. Hey, man, that's our show for the night. I'm Coach Moe. I'm your host. Yeah, you met Joe Parker, one of our guests that was on tonight, Mr. ESPN. Not a rookie, a veteran. We'll be on here tomorrow night, man. Tune in for tomorrow at 6:45 p.m. Eastern time on our show where we're going to try to break down everything for you guys. If you guys out there, fans, if you have any suggestion topics, anything you want to talk about, or if you just want to come on the show and just talk and hang out with the fellas, come on through, man. Like I say, man, it's a blessing. Happy New Year's 2021. Make the right Right decision, man. Right decision, man. Hey, man, we here from Sports Talks with them boys. Salute you guys. You have a blessed day. Good night.